World War II was a conflict that shaped the modern world in ways we still feel today. But what if history had taken a darker turn? What if the Axis powers, led by Nazi Germany, had emerged victorious? Today, we explore an alternate reality. What would the world look like if the Nazis had won World War II? To understand this scenario, we need to imagine a world where the Axis powers have triumphed. In Europe, Nazi Germany would have extended its control over most of the continent. The planned Great German Empire would stretch from the Atlantic to the Ural Mountains, engulfing countries like France, Belgium, and Poland. Nazi ideology would have been enforced with brutal efficiency. The Third Reich aimed to implement its vision of a racially pure society. This would have meant widespread persecution, not just of Jews, but also Romani people, disabled individuals, Slavs, and other groups deemed undesirable. In this alternate world, the Holocaust would likely have continued on an even more horrific scale. The extermination of millions would be a grim reality, with the Nazis' oppressive regime spreading terror across occupied territories. Now, let's turn our gaze to the geopolitical landscape. Nazi Germany's dominance would reshape international relations. The United States and the Soviet Union, if they survived, might be isolated or forced into uneasy alliances with the Nazis. The Cold War, as we know it, could have been a Cold War between the Axis and the Allies, with drastically different power dynamics. The global balance of power would have shifted significantly. Nations like Britain and the US might have been relegated to minor roles, while Nazi Germany's economic and military might would dominate. In terms of technology and culture, the Nazi regime's focus on technological advancements was real. We could have seen accelerated development in certain fields, but at a tremendous human cost. Scientific progress would likely be directed towards enhancing military capabilities and furthering oppressive goals. Imagine a world where architecture reflects the grandiose, authoritarian style of the Nazis, with monumental structures symbolizing their regime. Cities might have been designed with a blend of oppressive efficiency and grandiosity. On a social level, life under Nazi rule would be marked by extreme censorship and propaganda. Art, literature, and media would be heavily controlled to promote Nazi ideology. Dissent would not be tolerated, and creativity would be stifled under a regime that valued conformity over individuality. Education would be indoctrinated with Nazi principles, and youth organizations would focus on training the next generation to support the regime's goals. The result would be a society steeped in propaganda and fear. In this dystopian vision, the world would be vastly different from what we know today. While the specifics of how such a world would function remain speculative, one thing is clear: the cost of a Nazi victory would be enormous, and the world as we know it would be profoundly altered. This exercise in alternate history highlights the importance of remembering the past and the values of freedom, tolerance, and democracy. By understanding these scenarios, we can better appreciate the world we live in today and work towards a future where such darkness never returns. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Let us know in the comments what other historical what-ifs you'd like us to explore. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. This has been a journey through an alternate history. Stay tuned for more explorations into the world of history and beyond.